side execute and not investing a single flash to flash the only player on the bomb side that can cause wreck for you. It's not good enough for FaZe Clan. They are lucky to get away with this round. They are lucky they have a player like coldzera on the lineup right now. Tactically speaking, FaZe Clan nowhere near the level that they have been before, nowhere near level. A team like Astralis, FaZe Clan, you know, Mousesports can't even compare to FaZe Clan right now. I think Mousesports are ways ahead of FaZe Clan. The good thing for them, though, as you pointed out, coldzera as an in-game leader, as a joint in-game leader, dare I say it, as an individual player, he's playing hearts out right now, keeping FaZe Clan alive. Bimas finding a kill towards Maiden as well, and maybe this is exactly what they need. Godsent feeling the pressure and starting to make the mistakes.
Yeah, they have been making quite a few mistakes. It's just the fact that it looks like Faze have been making even more mistakes on his T side, right? And Bimas finding that kill is, of course, very, very crucial indeed. And again, despite this comeback from Godsent, look at the money they have. They have nothing left in the bank. If they lose this one, they will have to go for the eco. But Crystal somehow finding his way on top of old Red Rock, and he does so much damage in Nico and Brokey. He will be found out, though, so man advantage, two-man advantage, in fact, for FaZe Clan, and this is a round they can't afford to throw away. They have looked very shaky throughout. This is a round where they can break the economy of Godsent. Sticker with a beautiful shot on the Nico, but a trade comes in again, and it's all on Frolic and Zen. What have they got? The Zen's alone on the upper bomb side. It just had the MP9 to work with.
Sure do now. There we go, Rain finds a kill towards Barley. Zen, left man alive. Can't do anything about it. Last man standing is what I was trying to say. But as said, this pace in this game is just all over the place. And finally, it seems like FaZe Clan have found success with it. Rain with a nice kill towards Sticker right there. Getting another one towards the vents. And as said before, you know, I'm a big fan of FaZe Clan. I really like that team, and I think they have potential to be one of the best teams in the world if they can just add a little bit more tactical depth to the squad. coldzera, Rain, Nico, some of the best players to ever touch the game. If you can add that extra layer of understanding to the game, they can be some of the best. They'll have to finish it up for Godsent. No, they have invested everything into this round. 14-11. Sen finds a frag. It's taken down by Brokey. Another nice shot by coldzera. He's been all over the place this game. Farley, though, gets the refrag, and once again, we have a round where all the action is happening within the first 20 to 30 seconds. The pace is not going to slow down, Blur, so you better follow suit.
Yeah, this is probably one of the fastest games that Nico ever seen. I'm talking about like the way the round's playing at Frolic. Nice little flick there. And all of a sudden, this is a round where FaZe could have just nailed in the final coffin into Godsent. And they could have just completely dismantled the economy. It's a forced buy, mind you. And now they picked up two AK-47s. They have the Kevlar as well to work with. Madden even has the helmet. So this is not looking good for FaZe, but we've seen them dig themselves out from this particular scenario multiple times, especially this duo of Nico and Brokey. And I 100% agree with you. Just the lack of tactical depth is kind of very evident here for FaZe. That's why they're probably speeding things together. But I am going to give the benefit of the doubt. It is not their map pick, and they also, and of course, have the fact that they do have the couple other players as well.
Yeah, Brokey now. We'll have to see if he can get something working. Trying to shoot through the wall, maybe creating a bit of space here for Nico. Coming under Heaven, he has to be the first point of contact. Finds a kill towards Heaven, or does he? No. Farley stays alive, and now Nico will have to go for the lower bomb side. He has to be fast. Question is there a player waiting for him? Farley's still unsure whether or not he can go down the stairs in safety. But now he can. Maiden in a good position to deal with this bomb plan, or what? I think they've completely misread the situation. Bomb gets planted on the lower bomb side. Maiden, for whatever reason, thought it was going to be on the upper bomb side, and now there's a chance for FaZe Clan to actually win this round. Nico in a good position. Has to find a frag, though. Closes the door in the face of Maiden. Goes for the duel towards the other side. Can't connect the shot. Goes down, and that's about it. Nico, there was a moment right there where you thought, all right, Nico, he's feeling it. He's moving around left, right, and center, but this time around, Godsent, they stabilized. But again, you see the pressure getting to them. A bit of miscommunication from the Godsent squad and giving FaZe Clan an opportunity in a round that they had no business winning.
Yeah, and especially, I mean, when you give a chance to someone like Nico, that's something you don't want to see. I've lost track a number of times. We've seen Nico clutch scenarios where he shouldn't be clutching. And Frolic, though, nice 3K from him. He had a scout to work with, a youngster from Denmark, the latest addition to this Godsent squad, who everyone has been keeping an eye on, especially considering his recent performance at the Road to Rio. And he's been showing up here. AWP in hand, nice little movement there. And he's gonna survive. I do believe that was Rain, if I'm not mistaken. And Frolic so very low, still looking for more. And it's gonna be Zen, in fact, who's gonna get the kill. But that's gonna be the call for the hit towards upper.
Oh!
Perfectly timed. Bimas, that was filth. And
What
now
on
the
earth was
2v3.
that from the new signing of Faze Clan? What an insane flick. Pulling it back now. It's still a 1 versus 2. Stuko finding the first kill. Bomb is down. And Nico is down to 19 HP. Where did he lose so much? Towards Farley having a duel right now. Sorry, it's the 2 versus 2, of course. Bimas will have to do it one more time. What an amazing flick he did. Still have utility. Can he find Stuko? Misses the timing. And this could be a round going the way of Godsent now. Let's see if he sticks it. He does not. Bimas going for the duel, finds the kill, and that should be it. Farley down to 9 HP. Now know where he is. All Bimas have to do is stay alive, and that's going to be round number 15 for Faze Clan. What an amazing display from Bimas right here. That flick towards heaven. I want to see it, and I want to see it again.
Replay right there. That was it a spray transfer 180 turnaround. What in God's name was that? He's already has a clutch to his name. Yeah, we're gonna be seeing this one. This is just oh, that is pure filth. That's grotesque from Bimas. And ladies and gentlemen, what is showing from the youngster on this lineup? His first matchup with some of the most tenured, some of the most decorated players in Counter-Strike Global Offensive, and is showing his worth here. It's still early days, but hey, I'm telling you, he's starting to gain some confidence. You can see it, Pimp, and that's so cool to see. Again, opening it up, finds 1, finds 2, and that, ladies and gentlemen, could be the game. Sorry, could be the map here. Godsent, Fickle left in a 1v5. This one's done, Pimp.
This one is definitely done. Stuko, there is nothing he can do. You can see the kit blinking on the HUD. Lower right side of your screen, but what is he supposed to do with it? Goes down to Cold Zero. 16 to 12 for Faze Clan. A game that was all over the place. The pace in this one, Blur, was absolutely stunning. Faze, despite facing struggles in the beginning, they never slowed down. They kept pushing the boundaries. They kept rushing. They kept playing fast. And as you saw right here, it worked out in the end. A nice display by Bimas as well. We gotta give him credit for that showing. A game that I thought at a certain point was leaning towards Godsent, but Faze Clan, as said, you know, when you have star players like Cold Zero, like Nico playing on this level, well, it's going to be tough for them. We're going to be back straight after the break with more analysis of this game, as well as the second map between Faze and Godsent.
Hey, it's me, Lily from AT&T. I'm back, working from home, and here to help.
Hey Lily, I'm hearing a lot about 5G. Should I be getting excited?
Depends. Are you gonna want faster speeds?
I will.
More reliability?
Oh, also yes.
Better response times?
Definitely.
Are you gonna be making sourdough bread?
Oh, is that 5G related?
No, it's just like, why is everyone making sourdough now? But yes, you're gonna want 5G.
AT&T is building 5G on America's best network. Visit att.com to learn more.
there's no cuts allowed. I can't wait to start hyping up the crowd as I knife through the maze, heading right to the stage. I'ma serve up the mic like a rice bolognese, smoking hot like molten rock. Folks are broken off when I blow the spot like soda pop. Once I've been shaking, I'm the man if I can't be so brazen. Steep in the technique I propel, so the people jump up from the seats and the spell and amazing before anybody can safely afford in the fee that you pay at the door. My rhythm rolls till it overflows, and I get so funky you can hold your nose. So if you wanna come see me rip it again, you better come now or you won't get in. It's jam packed. We're gonna light the fuse, stand back. We ain't trying to lose. Jam packed. We're gonna light the fuse, stand back. We ain't trying to lose. Break it down. Woo. Give me the match. 4, 3, 2, 1. We gonna light the fuse. We ain't trying to lose. We gonna light the fuse. Come on, we ain't trying to lose. We gonna light the fuse. We ain't trying to lose. We gonna light the fuse.
What a hectic and exciting first map that was between FaZe Clan and Godsent. For a short brief, we thought it could go all the way, but FaZe Clan managed to close it out in the end with an incredible high pace throughout the entire game. With me, I got Blur to discuss this one. Blur, your initial thoughts about this matchup. FaZe Clan getting off to a good start, but then what happened?
Messy from both the teams. I'm not talking about football player. I'm talking about how both the teams approach that side, right? First half from FaZe, great start from them. They look very solid indeed. Cold, Sarah, Nico popping off. The T side, I mean, I felt they got a little lucky to take this win. I felt it could have potentially gone the way of overtime, mainly because of some hero moments coming out from the likes of Rain, from the likes of Bimas, especially a new kid on the block, putting up a hell of a showing, some crazy stuff from him. And we do have the scoreboard for you guys. Brokey, Nico, Rain, Cold, Zera, everyone chiming in. In fact, Bimas hitting 21 frags at the end of it. So that's a great debut for the youngster. On the side of Godsent, they got to be a little disappointed, but then I did have my questions, Pim. Picking Nuke in with a brand new player, although Frolic did show what he could do with the scout, he was comparatively a little bit quiet. And I feel like maybe a different map would have been a better start for them, but they're going to be feeling a little frustrated because this is a map they should have taken.
Yeah, it's never fun to lose your own map pick, that's for sure. And I think Godsent, I can see why they went into picking Nuke against FaZe Clan, because I think we saw on the T side from FaZe Clan that they are a little bit one-dimensional. The only thing they tried out throughout that entire half was playing fast and very aggressive Counter-Strike, and I think that's a great idea by FaZe Clan. I think they have the players that is suited well for that playstyle, with lack of practice with Bimas as well. It's you can't expect too much from FaZe Clan in terms of the depth within the strategy. That being said, though, I do want to say that I would have liked Yanko to take a timeout a little bit earlier, maybe try out a slower variation of some of the stuff they did. But again, if you're winning the game 16-12, if you're winning your opponent's map pick, you can only be that critical over it. So I think for FaZe Clan, they are more than satisfied. And for Bimas as a player and as a debut in this one, he did so fine. Now moving into the next map, that's gonna be in Inferno, if I'm not mistaken, right here, bro. It's a map that we know FaZe Clan to be super good at. What do we have to look out for? Is it Bimas again having a great series? Is it Cold Zero, or is it more FaZe Clan as a whole that is going to be strong here?
I think looking at a map like Inferno, I do believe it's going to be much more easier for FaZe to handle things, especially on the CT side, right? The rotations are much more reasonable. I don't think it's as hard a map to handle as would be a map like Nuke. And I think the pressure right now is going to be on the side of Godsent. Like, how are they going to be countering FaZe here? I thought Nuke would really go the way of Godsent, right? They are a team who are very comfortable in it. They've had a couple of very good wins on it recently as well. So I think it's going to be more of the same. I hate to say, but I feel FaZe might just run away with this one. They just seem to be just popping off right now. And that's a scary thing about this team. They're not even trying. They're just going for fast-paced plays. And when you have everyone popping off, especially even in the latest edition, this very first game at this level, that is a scary proposition for Godsent.
Now, for Godsent though, like what is it they have to do? What is it they have to do in order to obscure FaZe's plan here on the map of Inferno? Is that aggressive playstyle as well, or is it more laid back, maybe trying out some more executes, as we know Inferno to be a map that is relying heavily on?
I think it's about Frolic and him being given the space to work with, right? It's going to come down to the comms right now. He's going to be the operator. They're going to be given the AWP. And I think the CD side is where we're going to be seeing them put in the work here. You know, I want him to be floating around. I want him to be aggressive. I don't want them just to make him comfortable, I don't want them to just keep him at one place. It'd be like, all right, Frolic, play banana. This is your spot. I want him to feel at home. No, I want this guy to go around the map. I want him to be in apps. I want him to pull off a potential JW for that match, be the thorn in the side of the Faze T side. Because it's seen if that T side of Faze on Nuke, I don't think it's going to be the same on Inferno, obviously. But if Frolic can be disruptive, he could be the X factor. And I would like Godsent to utilize him in that manner rather than just keeping him like a turret on a bomb site.
Now quickly, Faze Clan or Godsent?
I'm going to go all the way Faze. I think they have this 2-0.
All right, let's have a look after the break. We are ready to shoot the second map of Faze Clan against Godsent away in just a moment.
Yeah, come on. Show me the money. Show me the money. Yeah, cause it feels good right now. Yeah. Gotta show me the money. Yeah. Yeah. Come on. Never been around wealth, now I'm surrounded. Nice cars at the mansion right next to the fountain. CEOs in business suits and private accountants. Yeah. Summertime parties by the pool, we lounging. By night we out stunting on the main strip. Out of state trips, cars with the paint drip. How could you hate this? Jewelry in my chain sick. That's the life I wanna live.